بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم This is the science class for the students of class 2, and today we are going to read chapter number 5. What is the name of chapter number 5? Wild animals. We know very well who are wild animals. Those animals which means we cannot keep at home or on farm, and they live in jungle or forest. Right now, this is your science book. Open your science book. Have to open page number 29 for reading. Look at this page. Okay, this is page number 29. You can mention the date on this page. Let's read chapter number 5, Wild Animals. Have you seen any wild animals? Visit a zoo or a national park and you will see many of them. They are different from other animals, domestic animals in many ways. I told you that. Have you ever seen wild animals? Wild animals, if you visit a zoo or a national park, you will see so many wild animals there. They are different from domestic animals or pet animals. They are not like them. They are not lovable. They cannot be kept at home or on farm. They hunt their own food. Wild animals live in jungles. They find their own food. As I told you that they live in the forest or jungles and they find their own food by themselves. They can look after themselves and don't need anyone to take care of them. They can also look after like themselves and their babies, and like they don't need anyone for them. Wild animals vary. What is the meaning of vary? Vary means different in shape, size and color. There are so many kinds of animals who live in jungle, so they are of different shape, size and color. Mole, squirrel, mongoose and rabbit are small animals. You can see some of the pictures here. This is the picture of a squirrel, rabbit. These are called small animals. Deer, fox and jackal are medium-sized animals. Medium-sized means not very small and not very big as well. You can see the pictures deer and fox. These are medium-sized animals. Elephant, bear, tiger, lion, rhinoceros, giraffe and hippopotamus are big animals. You can see in these pictures elephant and rhinoceros. These animals are called big animals because they are very big in size. Now let's move towards the next page. Page number 30. This is page number 30. Let's start reading. Food habits of animals. Animals have different eating habits. All the animals have different eating habits. They like hunt their food. We are talking about wild animals here. They hunt their food, or they like search for their food by themselves according to their eating habits. Some animals eat only plants. Some of them eat only plants, grass. They are called plant eating animals or herbivores. Those animals which eat only plants and they also live in jungle, they are called herbivores. Okay, the panda, elephant, giraffe and monkey are some examples of herbivores. These are the examples of herbivores. Some animals eat the flesh of other animals. Now, some of them also eat the flesh of other animals. It means they hunt other animals for food. They are called flesh-eating animals or carnivores. What is their name? They are called carnivores. Why? Because they eat flesh of other animals. What are the examples? Lion, crocodile, fox and snake are some examples of carnivores. These are the examples of carnivores you can see in these pictures. These three animals are herbivores. Which are herbivores? Which eat only plants. These three pictures are related to carnivores, tiger, fox and snake. They eat flesh of other animals. Animals that eat both plants and flesh are called omnivores. Now, some animals eat both plants and flesh as well. So, like these animals are called omnivores. Bear, crow and rat, etc. are some examples of omnivores. So, these are the examples of omnivores. Humans are also omnivores. We also eat plants, fruits, vegetables and we also eat flesh like chicken, meat and beef, mutton. So we are also omnivores. You can see in these pictures, these are the pictures of omnivores, a bear, a crow, and human. Let's move towards the next page, page number 31. Animals like the vulture, hyena, and raccoon eat the flesh of dead animals. Now, this is the fourth kind of wild animals, and they eat the flesh of dead animals. It means they eat the dead bodies of animals. They are called scavengers. They help in keeping the environment clean by eating the dead animals. They also help to keep environments clean, like by removing the dead bodies, because they eat them. These are the examples you can see in these pictures: vulture, hyena, and raccoon. These are the examples of scavengers. Now, we are going to talk about the homes of wild animals. Where do wild animals live? Let's read. Animals live on land, trees, and in water. Animals, we know very well that some of the animals live on land, some of them live on trees, and some animals live in water. Some animals make shelters for themselves, like birds, they make their nest by themselves. Some animals like gorilla, monkey, and tiger wander in jungles. Wander means to walk, to move from one place to another. So they like keep moving from one place to another in jungle and rest on or under the trees whenever they get tired. So they take rest under a tree or on a tree. Some live deep down inside the ground. Some of them live inside the ground by making holes, while others live on the ground. While others live on the ground by making their shelters. Bear, lion, and fox live in places called dens. What is a den? Den means a hole in on the side of a hill or mountain. This is called a den. Let me show you one picture related to a den. If you look at this picture, this is called a den. Like this, it looks like a hole which is in a rock or in a kind of hill. So this is called a den, and you can see a loin in it. Let's move towards page number 31. Okay, some animals live in holes or burrows in the ground. Some animals lives in the holes or burrows like rabbit, rat. These are mostly small animals. What is the meaning of a burrow? It means a hole underground, right? These are the pictures of those animals which live under the ground. Now let's move towards the next page, page number 32. This is page number 32. Some animals live in water. Now I told you that some animals live on land, some of them live on trees like monkey, some live in water. Some live on land as well as in water. Now there are two examples. If we talk about a fish, fish cannot live out of the water. So fish live only in water. Some live on land and also in water. Okay, these are the examples: crocodile, frog, and a turtle or tortoise. These animals can live in water and also on land. Now let's talk about birds. Birds make their nest on trees. As we talked before that, birds make their nest by themselves on trees. Last heading, conservation of wildlife. What is the meaning of conservation? Conservation means protection. It means we need to protect the wild animals which are endangered. Endangered means their quantity is being decreased every day. Let's read this. Forests are the homes of wild animals, as we studied in the start of the chapter that all the wild animals live in the forest. Many wild animals are in danger of losing life due to destruction of forest. Many of the wild animals are being endangered. It means they are in danger of losing life. By what is the reason? The reason is destruction of the forest. What is the meaning of destruction? It means that they are removing the forest, they are cutting the trees, they are spoiling the forest. So That's why all means many wild animals are in danger. Okay, they should be protected. Means panda, rhinoceros, tiger, and snow leopard are some of the animals that need to be protected. These are the names of those animals which are in danger nowadays. So they need protection. For the conservation of the wildlife, we must not hunt wild animals. What we can do for this is we should not hunt them and should protect their habitats. Habitat means the place where they live. So we should also protect that place, which is forest. Many wildlife sanctuaries have been formed by the governments in many countries for the protection of these animals. What is the meaning of sanctuaries? Sanctuaries means a place which is like a safe place, a place for safety of the animals, of injured animals plus endangered animals, right? So it has been made, many places has been made by the governments in many countries for the protection of all these animals. Now, let's move to page number 33. This is page number 33. You can mention the date and homework on this page. Here are some exercises we are going to solve. Exercise A, write a sentence each on. Number 1, herbivores. I told you in the start, what are herbivores? The animals which eat plants are called herbivores. So in short, we will write plant eating animals. Second one is carnivores, which are means which animals are called carnivores, which eat flesh of other animals. So in short, flesh eating animals. Number 3, omnivores. They eat both plants and flesh. Number 4, scavengers. They eat flesh of dead animals. Have you done exercise A? Now let's move towards the next exercise. Exercise B, write true false for statements. Number 1, forests are the home of wild animals. Yes, this is true. So we will write T here. Second one is wild animals may be big or small. This is also correct. So write T here. Third one, the fox is a big animal. No, the fox is a medium-sized animal. So this is false. Write F. Number 4, a frog lives only in water. No, a frog can also live on land as well as in water. So this is also false. Number 5, a mongoose lives in caves. No, it lives in holes underground. It doesn't live in caves. So write F. False. Fill in the blanks. Exercise C. Loin is a dash animal. So loin is a big animal. Write the answer. Dash and dash are carnivores. We have to write the examples. Loin and fox are carnivores. Okay, dash can live both on land and in water. Who can live? Write the example of anyone. Crocodile. There are also other animals. You can also write a frog here. I have written crocodile. Number 4, dash and dash are omnivores. Write the names of animals. Bear and crow are omnivores. Last one is fox, loin and dash live in dens. Write bear. Have you completed this page? Page number 33. Now, we studied chapter number 5, wild animals. Now, we have completed one page, page number 33. 3 exercises, exercise A, B and C. I hope you understood each and everything. Now, one thing, let's have a revision of kinds of animals. Herbivores. Which animals are called herbivores? Plant-eating animals are called herbivores. Those animals which eat only plants are called herbivores. Next one is carnivores, Which animals are carnivores? Which eat only flesh. They don't eat plants. They eat only flesh of other animals. So they are carnivores like tiger. What are omnivores? Plant and flesh eating animals. It means omnivores, they eat plants and also flesh. Like us, we also eat plants and we also eat flesh like chicken, beef, mutton. So we are also omnivores. Last one is scavengers. Which animals are called scavengers? They eat flesh of dead animals. It means they eat like dead bodies. So these are called scavengers. This was the review of the chapter. Do complete your work on time. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.